I consider it a great privilege to host you on your favorite character education channel. Today, we have been running a series titled Project Man. And in the last episode, in the fourth episode, we looked at misplaced priorities, where we said most people focus on the body because it is visible and then ignore the other two components of man, which are equally important, namely the spirit and the mind. And we give an example of how people focus so much on the body, spending a lot of money and time on it, but ignoring the other components of man. And today we'll be giving another example of how a lot of time and money is devoted to managing and developing the body with no consideration for the other components. And this time, I'd like to give the example still of young men who have all the time to spend on their hair at a beauty shop. And so we have a lot of young men. The number seems to be growing really rapidly. I'm still trying to find out what the motivation is of young men of these days um, being so keen on weaving their hair, twisting it, plaiting it, uh, painting it. And this is something that could take maybe hours, sometimes maybe months to prepare the hair for the twisting and the dreadlocks and whatever that needs to be done to the hair. So young men these days have all the time to devote to making their hair um, look well different. Uh, different. I think that's what I should say. Um, as far as they're concerned, to make their hair look good, so much time and money is spent on achieving those hairstyles. And then you see some, even with the dreadlock or whatever, still colored, painted. And this is maintained consistently. Now you can imagine how much time and money they have to spend doing this. But forgetting that that is not all there is to their lives. Forgetting that they have other important components that they are oblivious of. And as they focus on the hair, they focus on things that are trivial, things that could make life insignificant, things that could restrict life to the shores of selfishness. And then they end up not making any impact in life. Some of them copy musicians, some of them copy footballers who have such hairdos, but of course, who have viable professions they are pursuing. All right. So instead of pursuing a profession before thinking of spending time on preparing a hairdo, the only thing they see is a hairdo. And some even add earrings. All of this is just meant to make the body look, well, maybe attractive or maybe different. I think different. All right. But life cannot be impactful when it is lived this way. We'll stop here for today. Bye for now.